And let's cross over to Herzliya to Dr. Eytan Cohen, Yanarocak. He's Turkey expert at the Jerusalem Institute for Strategy and Security. Thank you very much for joining me this evening.
Thank you very much for having me.
Tell me, how significant is this move and how will it affect the Israeli economy?
Well, this is something unprecedented. Since the mutual recognition of the two countries, we are seeing such a unilateral decision that was taken by the Turkish administration. Unfortunately, this is not acknowledged as a friendly act here in Jerusalem. And I assume that Turks should also understand this, because maybe they think that this action can be undone in the future. What I mean by that is that maybe they think that they can relaunch this trade relations with Israel, but it would be very late, because Israel will find another supplier. Especially, I assume that we will see a new rapprochement between a further rapprochement with Greece and Cyprus. And you also mentioned regarding the influence on the Israeli market. Especially because of the agricultural goods. Let me give you a concrete example, like the tomatoes. I assume that the Israeli citizens, unfortunately, will have to pay even more expensive prices we will have to confront. But besides that, the Turkish sanctions are also touching to the Israeli construction sector. Approximately 30% of the cement that Israel is using is coming from Turkey, and the geographical proximity and the logical prices made Turkey very favorable destination for the Israeli businessmen. You also heard from President Erdogan that the trade volume reached almost to $10 billion, and he is unfortunately burning the bridges between the two countries. What I mean by bridges: mutual trade, tourism, aviation sector. We have no flights. And when you do not have people-to-people relations, unfortunately, we are seeing the deterioration also in the near future.
And how much of Erdogan's move is aimed at his voters in Turkey versus his allies in Tehran?
I think we should not think and make it related to Tehran. I do not think that the Turkish decision is derived. I mean, it is. I really don't think so that it is connected to Tehran or Iran. I think this is very much related with the domestic Turkish politics. On 31st of March, we have witnessed a very important defeat in the municipal elections for Mr. Erdogan. And when he's trying to figure out why he was defeated in these elections, he saw that the opposition Islamist parties criticized him very harshly for the trade relations with the state of Israel. Therefore, in order to neutralize their roles in the Turkish political spectrum, he decided to use this card, and he actually neutralized them. And besides that, I also believe that the current Turkish foreign minister, Hakan Fidan, is a very hardliner, especially against the state of Israel. And I think that he is the one who is trying to, who is pushing Mr. Erdogan even further.
All right, Dr.
What I believe, that's my personal opinion, of course.
Dr. Eytan Cohen, Yanarocak, thank you very much for your insight this evening.
Thank you for having me.